Thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel, Save Green here. And we are back with another solar video. In this case, we're talking about solar PV as we did previously. And one question that we get, or I used to get when I was in the energy conservation field as an energy management consultant doing energy audits for the residential customer, is how long would it take for me to get my money back that I've invested in putting a solar system in my home? And that is a very good question, because you want to consider this, because after all, it's your money, and the quicker you start putting money in your pocket, the happier you're going to be. So I used to always answer the question and say, well, if you're going to be in the home for at least 10 more years, then that's fine. 10 years is more or less, depending on what the prices were out there at the time, 10 years was the minimum energy payback, sometimes even longer. But if you're going to stay in the home 10 years, then that's about the time it would take you to just break even. After that, you start putting money in your pocket. But problem is, if you got a 10-year payback and you're only going to be in the home for 10 more years, the next person that buys your home is the one that's going to start reaping the benefits. So let's show you how to calculate that. Where we left off with the last video, this was the price to buy it yourself. And let's say you were going to hire an electrician to do it for you. We would take, let's just round it off to $6,300. I mean, you are going to pay taxes over this anyway, but let's take $6,300. And we're going to, just because there's taxes here, we're going to assume that your electrician that has solar installation experience is also going to pull the permits for you. That the permits cost money. It depends on where you live. It could be, $300, $500, $800. Depends on where you live. Depends on your city, basically. So we're going to add, let's say, $3,000 to it. And this might be on the low end. So this system might cost you around $9,300. And when we left off last time, you would be able to generate about $900 worth of electricity annually. Every year you're going to make $900 worth of electricity using the sun. Yes, it's free energy, but it's not free because you're actually paying for it. Paying for the equipment and paying for the installer to put it up there. So let's take 9,300, and this is the math that you want to use. 9,300, and you're going to divide that by the amount that you're going to generate, or that you're going to produce annually. $900 annually. So 9,300 divided by 900. It'll take you 10.3 years for you to break even. This is for you just to break even when it comes to saving money on your electric bill. So this is, if this is a factor that you want to consider the following. Am I planning to stay in this home long term? Is this the last home I plan to live in? Is this it? Or am I going to eventually move out? If you have family that is, kids are growing, grandkids, whatever, and you're eventually going to move out and close to them once you retire, if you're near retirement age, all these things are things you have to consider. Am I going to be at the home for the long haul? Because if you're going to move out within the next 5 years or even 10 years, you're not going to be around to see a penny of it. You would have to wait after 10 years and 3 or 4 months to start putting money in your pocket. This is just, there's no way around it when it comes to calculating this. So take the amount they're going to pay for the entire system and divide it by how much you're going to produce, how much you're going to make in dollar figures, and that will tell you how many years it'll take you to break even on that solar system. I will post links in the description. On the last video we did, we posted or we showed you a good graph that we like online. I'm going to post the link to this website. I'll post a link to this solar panel where you can, or kit that you can DIY yourself, just because we think it's a pretty good price for 16 pieces of 200-watt panels with everything. And this is off-grid. This is with the batteries already included, where you will basically make your own power to generate power for your different electric systems in the home, like refrigerator, TVs, etc. So, and then some folks decide to put one on the east side of the house, one on the west, and then maybe one on the south side, and you have 3 systems that will help your whole entire home become off-grid. But it takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of planning, a lot of calculating, a lot of math, and you always want to make sure you sit down and calculate all the costs before you go out and order one of these systems. But the way to go is to DIY, and if you're not, if you are handy, DIY. If you're not, then hire an electrician, electrical contractor that has experience installing solar systems, and that might be the way to go for you. Anyway, best wishes on your solar system if that's the way you decide to go. Check out the links in the description. If you have any questions, post them down below in the comments and we'll be happy to answer them for you. Please subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up if you found this information valuable to you, and then forward this to anyone that you know is contemplating on getting a solar system on their home very soon. Thank you very much for watching. You all make it a great day.